This is not the video I was trying to watch. Anybody in here yet? Shout yourself out. Oh, my computer is lagging so much lately. I need to turn it off. I haven't turned it off in like some days. What up, Charles? Got skunked at Hopedale on Tuesday. Yeah, man, I heard it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. I heard of a few reds got caught. I heard a few reds got caught over by the Wyclosky Bridge, but not in the numbers that I anticipated. I saw a lot of people been catching a lot of big drum right here by the bridge on the way to Hopedale. But I saw one of my buddies went down. Whoa, am I on the right screen anyway? Yeah, I'm on. So one of my buddies went down there, and he had like big drum on the pitches and stuff. Not many reds. But maybe this weekend will be good. We're getting a nice front right now, and it's supposed to stay kind of cool. So I don't know. Maybe this weekend might have some fish. What's up, graphic design? Whoa. Let's see. Wait, I'm lost. What up, everybody? We're going to wait another minute or so. Yeah, guys, I thought that those reds would get stacked up with this little front we had. What's up, ASAP? Welcome back. I thought those reds would get stacked up in the canal down here around Shell Beach and Hopedale with that cold front we had, but it wasn't very good. Nothing bit on dead shrimp. That's the rough. One big drum off of Shell Beach, and you caught a small gator guard and Barrett Terrier. That was it. Yeah, Danny. It wasn't cold enough for long enough, I don't think, this time. I tried fishing this week. I went over to Gohagen Canal because I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking that they would get stacked in this canal over here off the Wrigley's at Gohagen, but we went there. Was that yesterday? Man, why does it feel like it's such a long time ago? I think that was yesterday we went out there, and we didn't catch anything. The water was real murky and muddy, kind of like it looks in this picture, and we didn't catch anything. It was horrible. I did see some other reports from guys fishing down somewhere down 23. There's a spot they've been fishing, catching reds off the bank. It's probably at one of these pumping stations down here, down Highway 20, Bell Chase Highway. It's definitely got grass in the background of the pictures. I don't know exactly where they're fishing at, but they've been catching them off the bank somewhere down here. But today we're going to talk about a few different bank spots you can fish in the wintertime. Sounds like one of them isn't, or a few of them aren't doing very good. And we're also going to talk about the meetup we're going to have down in Grand Isle this weekend. What up, Deputy? Biker boy? I seen you on seen you online riding that bike. You gave up fishing? First day of swimming classes, man. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Yeah, you'll be ready just in time for the fish to start biting. Once it starts warming up a little bit, the fishing will get good for the springtime. But this Saturday we're gonna be on the pier, 8 o'clock. We're gonna be at the Bridgeside Pier. I decided against going out to the beach because you can't drive on the beach to get to the spot. The spot on the beach is like right here, and you got to park like 2 miles away right here. So we're gonna go up on the pier. It'll be a lot more accessible. We're gonna fish. I guess we're gonna fish on this side, the Grand Isle side of the pier. We're gonna set up and see if we can catch some big redfish or maybe some sheephead off the pilings. We're gonna see what bites. We're gonna have fun. I'll be out there 8 in the morning. I'll bring bait for the bull reds, but you guys got to bring any other bait. So I'll provide that. Bring your big rod, your heaviest rod you own, and we're gonna see if we can get on some big fish out there. I'll talk about that in a little bit more depth in a minute. We're gonna start off. I guess everybody's here who's gonna be here. Let's wait like 1 more minute. We're gonna start off. We're gonna talk about winter bank fishing options. I know the last time I talked about bank fish, I talked about all the different piers. That's what you see all the little volcanoes everywhere. But this time we're gonna talk about. Off-road spots or on-side the road spots that cool. Bull Red Babe's gonna be there. Yeah, let me know if y'all gonna be at the meetup. If you think you're gonna be there, if you might be there, if you're definitely gonna be there, just let me know. Just drop a comment below or in the chat here. It'd be cool to get a head count to know how much bait I need to bring. We'll be out there Saturday at 8 a.m. and we're gonna stay out there for a while. What up, Lowell? But yeah, we're gonna talk about some off-road bank fishing spots for the wintertime. Spots that I've caught fish at. I've heard fish being caught. I fished most of these spots before though, so it's from personal experience. But I guess we'll get right into it. Why are all these little things up there? I didn't tell none of that stuff to be up there. All right, so I guess we'll start working our way east to west. So we'll start off with a spot we already started talking about. Oh man, Charles, we'll do another one. We'll do them. I'm gonna try to do a meetup once a month. So, all right, Danny. Yeah, I'll see you there. Yeah, we'll try to do a meetup once a month. So if you can't make this one, I'm sure you'll be able to make one of them that we do this year. Or you can message me and we'll try to get together. Yeah, I was thinking about hitting Leeville for a pre-fish after, but I don't know. We'll see how I feel about that. But yeah, we'll start. Let's start talking about some of these bank fishing spots since we got. The first spot, winter spot that I'm gonna talk about is kind of famous now. Everybody knows about it. When we get those hard cold fronts back to back to back, the water gets real low in the marsh and you can't really do anything else. The redfish stack up in this canal here, and you pretty much gotta fight for a spot on the side of the road and cast to the middle of this canal here. And yeah, you're pretty much guaranteed to catch some redfish all up and down here. My secret little spot is I don't fish by the bridge most of the time. A lot of people get stacked up on the side, on the banks right here, on the side of the bridge. I usually come over here and make the turn, and they got this whole open area right here. I usually fish right up in this little area on the way to Shell Beach. And there's like another little gap right here, and there's usually less crowded and just as many fish stacked on this side. Yeah, Deputy, once a month we're gonna get together. So if you can't make this one, you got to make the next one. But yeah, when it gets real cold, you can catch redfish. I also talked to a guy who caught speckled trout here, not when it was quite as cold, but he fished up in this area. This was last year, and he was catching speckled trout. They have a private property sign. Yeah, I think they're getting a little bit stricter on this side. So, like Charles says, don't fish right there. And right here down this canal, there's fishing here too, but I guess it's private, posted. They don't want people going back there anymore. But there's a lot of spots to park along here. Use common sense. Don't park over the top of people's stuff. Don't trash the area. That's the number one thing. Please do not leave any trash in any of these spots. I'm telling you, I'll stop sharing them if this area starts to get trashed. They got holes in the canal behind the gas plant too. Really, man. See, look, we dropping some knowledge now. This is also a good area too. If you can get in your kayak and get back in this little ditch right here, I think you might be able to launch. I don't know. I've never tried it. No, I guess you would have to launch from this side. There's a gate right here. I don't know how you would get back there, but I fished this in the boat. This little ditch right here has fish in it. But next Wednesday's cold front. I don't know, man. I would recommend going down Highway 1 down to Grand Isle or down Highway 23. We're gonna get to those areas, so yeah, everybody knows about this spot. The redfish stack up when you get a nice cold front for about 3, 4, 5 days. Got that hard north wind, northwest wind blowing. The reds are gonna get stacked up in the Hopedale Canal. So go check that out. I'll put links to all these spots in the description so you can find it. So where else we moving to next? Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Gotta go from Campos. Yeah, that's probably the best way to go. If you want to go try this ditch in your kayak. But we talking about bankfish. But yeah, launch here and then pedal up this way. It's not that far. It's a mile or so, maybe less than that. It's not far at all. All right, but the next spot we're gonna go to, wintertime spot. Very similar to the Hopedale spot. I talked about this spot before. It's in Myrtle Grove. Fish right off of here. You pay like a couple bucks. Fish off the side right here. This spot gets really crowded, but if you get there early or get there before everybody knows the fish are there, you can catch them. Second cut by the pilings. By the pipes. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, this area gets good too on the hard cold fronts. They catch trout in this canal. It's $10 to fish off the bank? Damn, that's crazy. Never mind. Don't go to Myrtle Grove. I'm gonna show y'all another spot to go to then. If they taxing like that. You just go right down the road. But yeah, this is I had to go explore that. But yeah, this is a good little spot to catch fish, especially if you have a kayak or a little boat. Go check that out. It's in Hopedale, just off Joe's Canal. Yeah, you want to if you want to go fishing in the wintertime, I'm gonna tell y'all better. This is a cool spot. Pass up Myrtle Grove, down the road a little further. Keep going down the road. You want to get down to Port Sulphur and go fish behind school like Charles is talking about. Right here off of this back spot. If you guys want to check out S Radic, here I'll type it in the thing. I think that's the name of his channel. Type that into Google or into YouTube and go check out his channel. He fishes there like once or twice a week, it seems like, and he's always catching something good back here. It's also a good kayak fishing spot in the wintertime. Back off his levee. You see where you park? You got to pull back off the main road, drive back there, get over the levee, and you can fish along this whole bank pretty much. But please, please, please pick up your trash if you go back there. But yeah, check out S Radic Fishing. He's the expert back there. Yeah, that's what I thought, man. I thought it was like $5 to fish off the bank in Myrtle Grove. That sounds right. But they might have upped the price now, you know. They're in high demand nowadays. Bank spots are getting shut down every day now. It's getting harder and harder to find a good spot at the bank. Another clutch spot is up the road. Wait, that's not it. Up the road from the school, there's a Happy Jack back here. I don't know. Fish at your own risk back here. I'm not really sure about this. But yeah, if you're trying to go behind the school, this is Happy Jack. Before you get to the school, there's a big sign that says Happy Jack. Try back there. Foster Canal. What's the Foster Canal? I don't even know that spot. Y'all talking about some stuff I don't even know about. Where's the Foster Canal at? I might even know it by a different name. Jonathan. But yeah, you want to turn by the fire station right here. Yeah, let's see. Let's zoom in. On the street view. Right here, when you get to this little gas station, there's a sign that says something about the school right there. Once you get to this sign, you're going to make a right turn right there. Go in there and drive to the back. Drive over the levee. Good little bank fishing spot. In the winter, catch some fish there. Eddie Pinto's Marina. Haven't been back there in forever. I see people fishing there all the time, and I know people catch a few fish back there. You can catch a few Catch reds, drum, bass, Michael, and Eddie Pintos. I don't know. If it was me, if I had a day off and I wanted to go fishing, I would go a little further down the road, off of Grand Bayou Road. Oh, okay. Is that what that's called? Another spot I was going to shout out. Let's see. If you keep going down 23, why is all this blue shit still there? Keep going down 23 past the school. You're going to go down to Empire. You can fish the pumping station down there. I've been seeing some good reports from down there. Just don't drive on the levee. You get you a nice ticket if you drive on the levee. Don't ask me how I know. Grand Bayou Road is a good spot. I fished there a fair amount in the fall years back. Foster's Canal is Grand Bayou Road. But yeah, if you go back here, like see where these cars are parked, you can walk over here. It's pretty deep back in this pumping station right here. This is the Sunrise Pumping Station, I think is the name of it. If I turn my, let's see. What's the name of this place? So yeah, Sunrise Pumping Station. It's don't drive on this side. It's like nothing but straight marsh right there. But if you fish right here, there's I saw some nice trout being caught here, and I saw some red. I've caught reds back here. If you keep going down a little further, we go where Deputy's talking about, Joshua's Marina. I don't know if you're really allowed to bank fish back here, fish at your own risk, but there's a lot of little spots you can fish off the side here. And maybe there's some fish back there. I've seen people also fishing like right up in this area. Try it. It might be worth it. I don't know how good it is in the wintertime. I know in the fall it's really good. We were killing the reds back here in the fall. If you got a kayak, you fish this little square here and limit out on reds all the time. Yeah, Deputy, you missed that trip. I invited you on that one. You missed it. Yeah, Joshua's Marina right here. There's a big flag right on this side by this park. Why is my stuff not loading? And you want to make that left turn and go over the levee. There's a few spots to bank fish. These spots on sea, yeah, man. Everybody got these secret spots. Bull Red Babe. All right, this spot, Foster's Canal apparently is what it's called, but this is Grand Bayou Road. This is before you get to Happy Jack, before you get to the school, right past Myrtle Grove. It's like 10 minutes down past Myrtle Grove. This is Grand Bayou Road. I've done well here in the fall. I'm sure they have fish here all winter. Off Tidewater Road in the wintertime? I don't know. I've never fished down there off the bank. But yeah, right here, Grand Bayou Road. I'm sure there's reds back here all the time, though. And also this pumping station, I'm pretty sure there's a way to get back. I think it's this pumping station. It's the next pumping station. I don't know. Whatever. Figure it out. Go out there and figure it out. Let me know. Report back. Oh, don't go there. All right, so we're going to keep moving down the road. We'll move a little further west now. We're going to get to the really good areas where you can, like, catch everything. Speckled trout, redfish, flounders. Where are we? All right, so now we're going to move down to Highway 1. Down to Highway 1, you're going to get down to Golden Meadow. This is also another really good spot. You got to turn. There's a Shell station right here. Make a right turn, go over the levee. It's kind of repetitive now. Everything looks the same in South Louisiana. Cross the levee. That's what you got to do. But yeah, you get across the levee. You got this pumping station right here. You see the boat right here in the middle of it. So it's pretty self-explanatory. You want to fish right here in this pit. And it's pretty solid. So you can walk all the way around. You can fish this entrance. You can walk back this way and fish down in there. It's really good on a cold day. So yeah, check that out. Lots of trout, redfish. I was back there last winter. I saw a Jack Crevalle. Oh yeah, I saw a Jack Crevalle right in this little ditch in the wintertime. It was crazy. I don't know what he was doing in there. And then I caught a shark on on that same trip. I caught a shark in the marsh like way back. So I don't know. They got some weird stuff going on here in Golden Meadow in the wintertime. So go check that out. And yeah, when you go into Golden Meadow, do not speed on this highway right here. The speed limit is 50. Do not drive over 50 miles per hour. You most likely gonna get a ticket. They're always, it's the biggest speed trap in Louisiana. Yeah, it's also a pretty nice launch. Be careful during duck season though. They're pretty vicious during duck season. If you're back in this marsh back here, you got to get out to Catfish Lake. But in the wintertime off the bank, you won't have any trouble, and you probably won't have any trouble catching fish when it's cold. Yep. So we're gonna keep moving down the road. All these places are pretty well known. I fell off the kayak. Now I ain't fell off the kayak that day. I fell off the kayak in Shell Beach, deputy. I never fell out in Golden Meadow. You got the Leeville Pier. I'm sure you could catch some fish off this Leeville Pier. Soak some bait down there. I heard that there was a lot of sheephead down there. Yeah, biggest speed trap in the world. That's more like it, right? Yeah, I make sure I drive the speed limit when I'm going through Golden Meadow. They don't play. But once you get down Highway 1, let me turn some of that stuff off. You get down Highway 1, there's a bunch of good spots to fish for speckled trout in the wintertime. You can also catch reds too, but speckled trout are my main target when I'm going off the side of the road down here. On the colder days, you want to primarily focus on the deep pits down here. Word of warning, they've been patrolling this little pit right here like heavily, and they're going to call the police on you if you fish this pit right next to this tower. So just leave this one alone. It sucks because there's lots of nice fish in there, but the pit next to this tower is off limits as of now. Yeah, you got to pay the toll to cross Grand Isle. I think it's like $3.50. But then once you come down a little bit further down the road, this is where everybody really fishes. The telephone pole hole right here. You'll know it by there's like one single piling in this. Let's see if we can see it. Yeah, see that piling right there? If you're coming down the road, there's usually going to be a bunch of trucks parked there too. And that's usually a good indicator to pull over and fish. But on the north wind, you can fish right here, catch a lot of speckled trout. This is a deeper pit where the trout get stacked up. But yeah, this is a good little spot. You fish the bottom. You can also try suspending baits in here sometimes when it warms up a little bit. The trout will get up top. But you just want to try to cast clean across and fish on the bottom. Fish on the bottom down there. That's like my prime spot to catch speckled trout in the wintertime off the bank, right in this pit right here. People also launch kayaks and fish around, but you can see how deep it is compared to the other areas. See how light colored this little ditch is and how dark it is right here. You can see how deep, comparatively deep it is. Speckled trout on top water sometimes, yeah, when it's warmer or when it's calmer, you can try to throw top water. There's also some other pits that you can get to. You got to put your waders on and walk around. Explore. Gulp New Penny works well on everything. The dude with the billy goat, I don't know what a billy goat is. I think that's further back by the cell phone tower. But all right, so I was there earlier this winter. They had a local guy out there, and he was fishing with what was he using? A silver crocodile spoon, and he was casting he was standing right here and casting to this island, and he would let it sink, and he would just slow roll it on the bottom, just right next to the bottom, and he was catching speckled trout every cast. So maybe that'd be something to try too if you go out there. I haven't tried that yet, but next time I go, I'm going to bring me a spoon, crocodile spoon, like a I can't remember what weight he said. It was like a 3/8 or 3/4 ounce, one or the other. They only come in like one size, two sizes. It was the bigger size. But yeah, right in this pit here. And if you come down the road a little further, there's a few other pits. There's also this spot right here where the water flows. That can be good. This is the this is what do they call this? The FAA or something like that. There's a gate right here. I've heard legendary stories about going back here, but this is also off limits, so don't even think about it. Let's see, there's the bridges. They're usually pretty good. And there's also right here is the snake pit. I made a video here earlier this year, and I caught a bunch of reds back there. So it's also worth trying out. Man, how many minutes in are we? Yeah, it's also worth trying out, but it can get real muddy, so you probably want to wear your boots or your waders. Get back there. Colin, what's up, Colin? Are you coming to the meetup Saturday, Colin? Bring your big pole. Oh, you got me distracted now. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, the snake pit. Yeah, it's a snake pit. Gets muddy. Wear your boots. So next we're gonna come down here to Elmer's Island, the little road to Elmer's Island. You can fish this little canal here. Get some fish in there. See, you can see where the deeper areas are. You just want to look for those deeper areas on your Google Earth and try those areas. And then finally, you got Elmer's Island itself. The spot where we were supposed to have the meetup. We're not going to be there this time. I realized that the spot where you need to fish is like right up in this bend here. I was telling everybody here who was early. They shut off driving on the beach, so now you have to park at this parking area and then walk the whole beach. So we're not really going to be able to get to the spot where the bull reds run, where we need to fish from. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up on the pier, and we're going to fish the pier Saturday at 8 o'clock. I'll be out there. I guess we're going to set up on this pier. The weather's setting up to be really nice. I looked it up, so of course I just jinxed us. But we're supposed to be having like light winds from the north and pretty sunny, nice temperatures, like mid 50s or something like that. So it should be comfortable. Bring your chair, bring your rods, your reels, your tackle. I'll supply the bait. What's up, James? I'll supply the bait for the bull reds. You guys just got to bring some dead shrimp or something to maybe try for some sheephead on the pier pilings. But the plan is that I'm going to get out there and set up, throw some big rods out, and just have those waiting. And then while we're waiting, I'll probably have my other little medium action rod, and I'll try to fish the pier, maybe try to cast towards the bridge and see if we can catch some sheephead, or maybe whatever else bites, some smaller, I don't even know what's out there right now, channel mullets or croakers or something like that. Yeah, man, people got to do better, pick up their trash. It's crazy. Everywhere I go, it's just like piles and piles of trash on the bank. Oh, I had one more spot to talk about. Where was that? Oh, that was down on the way to Cocodrie. But yeah, yeah. If y'all coming to the meetup, let me know in the comments. We'll be there this Saturday at 8 o'clock till probably around noonish, 1ish. We'll see how it's going. Where am I going? Oh, on the road to Cocodrie, they also have a couple of spots you can bank fish. Mostly drum, sheephead, and redfish. Where is this? Cocodrie right here? So you got your spot right here. Where am I? Why can't I see? You want to fish the Robinson Canal. Why can't I find it now? I'm lost. Oh, it's way up here. That's why. Right here at Laperouse Seafood. I think that's the name of this place. Yeah, Laperouse Grocery and Seafood Place. There's a spot right here on the Robinson Canal. See where this car is parked? It's like a nice little dock right here. You can fish off the road. Here, let's go on. There's a lot of water movement. We're going to meet up at Bridgeside Pier, James. We'll be there at 8 o'clock. See, you see a guy fishing right there, but you pull up right here, fish off the side. A lot of water movement. You can see how fast the water is moving through here. So you might bring your heavy weights when you go out this area. But just fish the bottom with shrimp or cracked crab or something. I'm sure you'll catch some drum mainly, or redfish or something like that. But that's also a pretty known spot if you're from down in that area. And then further up the road, there's one more canal. I think it's called the Boudreaux Canal. Boudreaux Canal, where is it? Is this it? Yeah, this is it right here. You got to park off to the side right here, and then you can walk these rocks. Oh, there's nothing but hardheads at the store? But yeah, right here, I always see people fishing here when I'm passing, no matter what time of year it is. So I'm sure this is a good spot. It's a pretty nice pinch point. Like any fish that wants to travel from this marsh back into this, the bayou right here has to pass under this bridge. So Boudreaux is better than the other one, Robinson Canal. That's good to know. See, look at that. If you weren't here, you wouldn't know that. Shout out to graphic design. Boudreaux Canal is the spot on the way to Cocotree. What is this? LA 56. I think that's the number of the highway. Anybody got any questions? Any comments? I've been rambling. Anybody going? So who out here is gonna show up at the meetup? Anybody here is coming? James, you coming? Colin's coming. I know that. Bull Red Babe said she was coming. Matt said he's gonna come later. Deputy, you coming? You still here, Deputy? No, Bridgeside doesn't charge. Not the pier that you're probably talking about. That pier off to the side. The pier I'm talking about is like the public pier right there on the side of the bridge. All right, Danny's gonna be there. Michael, Colin, Bull Red Babe. Oh man, that's 4 people right there. I know Charlie Mutter said he might come. Matt is 50-50. Man, we got us a little crowd here. All right, I'm gonna have to go throw the cast net and catch a bunch of bait. We're gonna see. Pressure's on me now. I'm gonna have to deliver. Too many honeydews, Joe. Yeah, I know how that goes. You gotta have your priorities right, you know. The bottom of Lake Boudreaux is a good kayak and boat spot. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. There's a little road, the road that connects to Dularge or something like that. Is this what you're talking about, graphic? Yeah, there's like a little culvert down here or something, right? Or there was a culvert. I don't even know where it's at. It's somewhere, yeah, right here. I heard you could throw a cast net right here and catch shrimp at a certain time of the year, but I don't know if they changed it. How do you get bull reds up on a pier? Use a pier net. It looks like a big crab net. Like, you know those crab nets people drop down? But it's probably like 3 feet wide, maybe 2.5 feet wide. And you just drop it down on a string, and you just let the fish swim over top. It's not a competition, Bull Red Babe. It's just a fun meet up, fish, drink a beer, bring a chair, sit down and chill out. Maybe we'll do some type of prize. A lot of stuff in the house. Yeah, look at that. I'm dropping knowledge right here. I might have to delete this video after that. I don't want everybody to know about these spots like this. It's only for my true followers that I share this type of stuff. Graphics. So you fish down this way a lot? Any other spots I'm missing? Well-known spots. It don't have to be your secret spots. Anybody ever fished Lake Decade? Where is that at? I think it's right here, ain't it? Why it look like mud in this picture? Yeah, man, we're gonna eat some grilled mullet and Bud Light for breakfast. Yeah, I gave out a few spots, but most of these spots are known. Maybe one or two of them was kind of secret. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the yeah, maybe I'll bring the grill. We can have some grilled mullet if we don't catch no redfish. Oh, pack roll. Yeah, I talked about that a little bit on the last video that I made about bank fishing. Where is that at? Where am I? I'm lost. Right here. Is this pack? Yeah. So yeah, you can fish the canal right here at pack. Man, why is this not updating? I think you got to pay to fish here like $5 or something like that. Cast into the canal. A lot of sheephead up down there, I heard. Wait, what don't you own? Full Red Babe. And yeah, then you got Island Road up here that Nate's talking about. It's a nice little highway through the middle of the marsh, or what used to be marsh. I'm sure you can catch some reds off of here. And then there's like a little pathway that you can walk back here. And I'm sure there's some fish to be caught in the wintertime back there. Off-road spots. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope y'all learned something. Hope y'all come to the meetup. Looks like we got a decent crowd coming, about 6-7 people. That sounds like a party to me. We'll be down at Bridgeside Marina on the pier. We're going to set up and hopefully... Yeah, you're right, Matt. That's why I don't mind sharing bank fishing spots, because I don't mind sharing bank fishing spots because they, you know, it's so seasonal that if you're not there at the right time, you're not going to catch them. And there's no way that you're going to, I don't know, you're not going to overfish from the bank. It's hard. It can get crowded during the bank. Pack only charges if you have a trailer. Okay, well, yeah, just, I don't know, go there and check it out. If the marina's open, talk to somebody and see. I'm not really positive. I've only been there once before off the bank. Graphic design guy. Yeah, we'll be on the pier. I guess we'll walk out towards the end. Get close towards the end when we're out there. So if you don't see us, keep walking. We'll be there. You'll see my silver Jeep probably. And we'll set up. If you got a heavier rig with like, I don't know, 20-pound line, 30, you know, 20-pound and up line, you want to have some decent capacity. We're hoping to catch the big one, so make sure you bring that. You need some sinkers, maybe like 3 ounces, 3-ounce sinkers. If your rod can handle it, maybe 2 ounces will be enough if you got a lighter rod, but 3 ounces preferably so your rod isn't rolling around. Only interested in reds. Well, if I hook up on one, I'll let you reel mine in. Bull Red Babe. I don't want to fight them. I just want to see somebody else catch them. I want to help other people catch fish. Or show them, or I don't know, they show me or whatever. All right, guys. Any other questions not related to the meetup? Any random fishing stuff? Like I said, I went fishing yesterday and skunked. It was the first time in a while I hadn't done that in forever. We ended up, first we started out at the Wrigley's at Gohagen Canal. And that place was horrible. It was like muddy chocolate milk water. The water did not look like it looks like in this picture right here. It was muddy chocolate milk water. So then we picked up at about 8 o'clock and we drove all the way back to St. Bernard Parish to a spot where we caught limits not too long ago. We went there. Saints got robbed, man. Don't even make me start talking about it. Don't even get me going. Look, I still got my black and gold on though, because I'm a true fan. I'm not no one of them bandwagon people. We went down to a secret spot and I still skunked after fishing 2 different spots. So I need a good trip Saturday. I'm due. So maybe we'll I'm hoping we do well. I was thinking about maybe going tomorrow. I'm thinking like off the side of the road tomorrow with this cold weather we're getting. Maybe the trout will stack up in these pits. What's my favorite lure for redfish? For redfish, my favorite lure is a gold spoon. The gold spoon is by far my favorite lure. I don't know if you knew me a few years back, that was like one of my that stayed tied on. You can also use a redfish. I'm gonna give you my top three. I like a gold spoon, number one. Number two, I like a chatterbait, but right now I'm mad at the chatterbait. I fished the tournament a while back, like last year, and I lost 8 redfish off the chatterbait. I wasn't able to get a good solid hook set. So I'm off the chatterbait for right now, but I do get a lot of bites from the chatterbait. And then my third favorite lure for redfish will be a topwater, but topwater is in my top 3 of everything. What weight gold spoon do I like? It depends. It depends on how the fish are reacting to it. Joe, I like to throw the bigger one when I'm just, fishing around trying to cover water. I'll just throw the big one out there and whale it out there and just crank it and cover shoreline. But if I'm sight fishing, I also like the smaller spoon. Certain brand, the Johnson Silver Minnow, Charles, is the best gold spoon I've run into. They have other ones that are more expensive, but I found like the Johnson one holds up pretty well. The Academy brand one, the H2O Express one, I have problems with the hook breaking off sometimes. It won't break off in the fish, but when you're trying to unhook it, it'll break the hook off sometimes if it's hooked deep. So yeah, the Johnson's gold spoon is my go-to. There's another vote for gold spoon. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the gold spoon in the kayak in the marsh. You're gonna catch fish. And usually if you're in like Delacroix, Reggio, Shell Beach, you also catch bass on it too. A lot of times. Hey, don't be putting my name out there like that. People don't be knowing my government name. Man, how long have we been on here? 42 minutes is a new record. Aqua Dream is better for weeds. I had an Aqua Dream spoon, but I didn't like that hook. For some reason, that hook, I didn't trust it. Quarter ounce, yeah, that's the one. The small one, the quarter ounce one for sight fishing, but the 3/8 one for just casting and covering water. And I also find that the bigger spoon catches bigger fish most of the time. The smaller spoon it won't discriminate. It'll catch the small ones. A beetle spin between the minutes and Cedar Bayou. Damn, that's an old school reference right there. The minutes. That's old school, Lowell. Shout out to you. With a Mr. Champ. Yeah, that dude, that's what I was talking about. I ran to the guy down here in this pit, and he was fishing a crocodile spoon, which is like a Mr. Champ. And he was catching speckled trout every cast in this pit. Do I attach a swivel to my spoon directly? Yes, I usually take the Johnson spoon out the package, and I buy a separate pack of split rings, and I take and put the split ring onto the eye of the gold spoon, and then I put a small swivel. You don't need a huge swivel. I put a small swivel onto the split ring that's attached directly to the spoon. So yes, that was a long way of saying yes, Joe. You got to put a swivel on there, otherwise your line just gets twisted up after a couple casts. And the swivel just helps alleviate that line twist. A beetle spin. I wish I could put pictures in the chat right here. Yeah, redfish. I kind of quit redfishing. I've really been focused on the trout mainly. I don't do much like kayak redfishing like I used to do. But yeah, Joe, just put a split ring onto the eye and then attach your swivel straight to it. And then just tie it straight on. Well, all right, guys. My mouth is getting dry. I need to go drink a beer. My throat is getting a little scratchy. Any other questions before I log off? You got like 3 minutes. I want to thank y'all for coming out again on this Wednesday. Soccer League. I don't know nothing about soccer league. I realized that last year. Sorry, Naya. LSU Lake got soccer league. I heard that some of those brick ponds, like in the parks, like somebody was saying one of those ponds they stocked with rainbow trout has soccer league in it as well. You gotta look up Louisiana Blackwater. Who asked that question originally? Graphic. Look up Louisiana Blackwater fly fishing. He's on YouTube here. He had a video catching sockeye and rainbow trout not too long ago. Look up which park that is. Big Cedar and Little Cedar. That's around, is that near Unknown Pass, Lowell? Is it worth it to go for Gaspagoo in any spot? I don't know any spots other than Charles. I don't know any spots other than the diversion where you can catch Gaspagoo consistently, and you're not supposed to fish that off the bank. But if you go to Carnarvon, if you got like I don't know, maybe a kayak or something, you can slip in there. Maybe you can catch some fish. Where is Carnarvon at? Right here. I have a video. I don't know if you saw that video. We went in the boat and we just anchored up right here and we jigged up Gaspagoo all day long. We probably caught 30, 40 Gaspagoo right here. But I don't know. Maybe you can catch them somewhere else around here. I don't know where else to go. 0.2 tide in Canal Pass Saturday. I don't really care about the time. I'm going fishing. We're going down there. We're going to make something happen. Fishing frenzy. That's not very strong. Which highway is that? That's the highway to go to Point LaHash. I don't even know what's the name. That's the old St. Bernard Highway, ain't it? I think that's what it is. You just follow the river. Follow the river down. You're going to get to the Carnarvon diversion. Oh, yeah, Charles, maybe try the canals that empty in the Lake Pontchartrain. All right, Matt. Have a good night, man. Thanks for coming out. Hopefully I'll see you Saturday. Maybe you could shoot me a report. Let me know how you did free fishing, because I got to get on that too. I just hate fishing Leeville. I suck at Leeville. I need to get better. I've been catching, I do catch a stray Gaspagoo every now and then in Lake Pontchartrain. Yeah, they got sockeye somewhere out there in Baton Rouge. One of those ponds in the Breck ponds that has the rainbow trout. What's all this blue shit everywhere? All right, guys, I'm getting off of here. My throat is dry. I'll see you guys next week. Chef Pass in the Wrigley's. That's what I thought. Like somewhere. Big Cedar. Is this Big Cedar right here? I don't even know. This is Unknown Pass. Is this Big Cedar? I don't know. You done with the lake? Seabrook and Bonneville. Skunk you every time. Yeah, the lake can be fickle, especially in the wintertime. Just wait till the springtime. Wait till about April 9th. Start fishing the lakefront. You might catch something. Right around that time, Charles. They'll be in there April 9th. I also heard they were catching fish at the shell pile. If you want to really be adventurous, you got to park on a shelf and go back here in the shell pile. Charles, that's just... You saw a shark at Seabrook? Yeah, they got tons of sharks at Seabrook. Catch sharks all the time at Seabrook. What? Your car might be missing some tires if you go fish here, though. You never know. But yeah, I heard some good reports from the shell pile. Is that us in the boat right there? Nah, that ain't me. All right, guys. The Bayou Avenue boat launch, they catch good bad. Anybody got a lead on some mullets? I need to catch some mullets before Saturday morning. Yeah, man, it sucks that Seabrook has deteriorated near the hospital wall. Lowell, you're going to have to shoot me a private message and let me know. Was this recently that he caught this tarpon? Lowell? What year was this? I don't doubt that he hooked the tarpon. Try Moss and Dumaine Bridge by your house. Yeah, give it a shot. You catch mullets off Bunny Bread by the Dumaine Bridge. Oh, I'm gonna have to go there with my fly rod. I've been wanting to catch some mullets on the fly rod for a while now. I'm gonna come over there, man, and check it out. If you see me, holler at me. Oh, is this Big Cedar? Yeah, man, I just need something that's gonna have some stank to it. So maybe that'll work. I'll come over there. I don't want to clean your spot out though. But really? Live shrimp and a cork and had a limit of bass at that Bayou Bienvenue launch? Which launch? Was it this launch? Was it Pinto's? Was it the Pinto's one? We were just talking about this spot. I've caught bass back here. I've my uncle fished off of here. He caught reds and drum and what else did he catch? A couple trout, but this was in the fall. I'm sure they still have a few fish lingering around there. Kevin, which Bayou Bienvenue launch? Was it this launch? There's a few launches on Bayou Bienvenue. So Kevin's saying, Kevin is saying, go fish the Bayou Bienvenue launches with live shrimp and you're going to catch some bass. So go check that out. Last year, he hooked the tarpon. Cool, Lowell. That's awesome. I've been trying to hook one for like 2 years now. It's rough. I'm gonna have to get lucky like your boy. Yeah, I got a bunny bread t-shirt. You have to chum it with bread and then just dance the bread on top. Moss and Dumaine Bridge. I'm gonna have to figure out where that's at. And I'm coming over there. Carp there too? Oh yeah, I'm coming with the fly rod. All right, guys, I'm getting off of there. Colin, we going with the fly rod. We're going to Moss and Dumaine Bridge, Colin. We're gonna fish with Charles soon. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about on the bayou. All right, yeah. I haven't been over there in a while. I never came past the Esplanade in a long time. All right, guys, I'm signing off. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting, sharing. Lowell, Charles, Bull Red Babe, Kevin, graphics guy. Who else is in here? Joe Blow. Anybody else who's in here? If I'm missing you, Colin. I'll see y'all next Wednesday. Drop a comment below if you got a topic that you want me to talk about. I'll be running out of topics. And I'll see you guys Saturday. See you guys on the water. Bye.